The All-Star break is over and the boys are back in town as the Buccos host the Rockies here at the bank as Casey Sadler got the call up from AAA Indianapolis and he gets to start here in this one. Sadler retired Charlie Blackmon and Michael Dyer to start off the ball game, and they got Troy Tulowitzki to pop up the deep right field to complete the 1-2-3 inning to start off his career. But Brett Anderson of the Rockies was the real stud on the mound as he got Andrew McCutchen to complete his 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the second, Franklin Gutierrez up, he swings to the fastball, another 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of the third now, full count on Casey Sadler, the opposing pitcher. He pops up in the shallow right field, looks like a can of corn, but think again, as Michael Dyer just completely drops it. That was an error and allowed a runner on first, but then D. Gordon didn't capitalize, he strikes out. Now to the top of the fifth, Casey Sadler stole the mound for the Pirates, and Justin Morneau clobbered one into the left field, and it made it a ground rule double as he got to second base. And then 1-1 count for Willen Rosario as he slapped one down the right field line opposite way, and that scored Morneau from second and gave the Rockies a 1-0 lead in the top half of the fifth. Brett Anderson came back on the mat in the bottom half of the fifth, and he continued where he left off as it got Omir Santos to pop up into left center. Charlie Blackmon was there to put it away for a 1-2-3 inning in the fifth. In the bottom half of the sixth, D. Gordon tried to lay down a drag bump and ended up popping it up to Anderson himself, and he had another 1-2-3 inning. And the Pirates didn't get a hit until the bottom of the eighth as Franklin Gutierrez chopped at the middle. Tulo could not get to it, and Gutierrez got himself on first base to bring up Omir Santos, the catcher, with a 1-0 count and 1 out as he hit it into the right center gap. Gutierrez advanced to third base, and that brought up first and third with 1 out. Gregory Polanco as Anderson dealt, and he popped one up into deep left field, way in the corner, and that was enough for Gutierrez to score from third. Some situational hitting tied up the ball game in the bottom half of the eighth. Head to the top of the ninth now as Ernesto Fieri got himself in a bit of a jam as he walked Nolan Arenado with a runner on second and 2 outs. And that brought up Jordan Pacheco, the pinch hitter, and he ended up popping up to McCutchen in center. They got out of the jam, and they would head to extra innings. The fans got themselves a lot of free baseballs. In the top of the 13th with 2 outs, Josh Rutledge clobbered one to deep left center, and that was out of here for a home run as he gave the Rockies a 2-1 lead, and the Buccos would not be able to respond, as in the bottom half of the 13th, LaTroy Hawkins came on, got Omir Santos to strike out. And that was the end of the ball game. That was how the cookie crumbled as the Buccos dropped the first game back from the All-Star break and the Rockies pick up a win. A huge part of this Rockies win was the left-hander Brett Anderson, who came into the game 3-12 with a 6.08 ERA and 19 games started. In 100 innings pitched, he gave up 127 hits, which is not good at all. But in the second half, he got off to a lights-out start, 7 1/3, only giving up 1 hit, 1 earned run, and racking up 5 Ks on the day. And with that being said, we'll wrap things up here in the studio. Don't forget to tune in next time here on WZKY for the next edition of Pirates Baseball.
They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town.